Well, ladies and femcels, 1.2 is on its way out. Way to say bye-bye. And, since NTE for some reason has not released the PV, even though Zonko releases in less than 24 hours for me, we're just going to go ahead and do a brutally honest review of NTE 1.2. I did one of these on the first launch of NTE 1.0, brutally honest 1.0 review. And you know what? Since NTE for some reason did not release the PV, I had to get some content out for today. So we might as well go ahead and do a brutally honest review of 1.2. Go over everything, how I felt about the story, the characters, the new in-game world, 99 Nights game mode, and everything. But before we get into that, I do have to apologize to you guys. Yeah, I do. I have to apologize. I've seen the comments. I've seen what you guys have been saying about the soundboard, the quote-unquote soundboard. You're probably asking why I'm doing the quotation marks and you still heard the soundboard. It's because, guys, the soundboard has a life on its own. That's not me. Like, that gunshot, that wasn't me. That whole smoke detector, that is literally my smoke detector. Literally, like, it does it on command. That's my Discord server, which you can't join, by the way. So all of this is happening. That volume boom, that wasn't me, bro. I'm telling you, it be happening like this. All right, so we might as well go into chronological order with how this live stream, presents itself, right? So immediately get into Shinku. Now, how do I feel about Shinku, guys? I'm gonna be so honest right now, and I hate her. I really don't like. Listen, I love Shinku as far as like material that I go to Twitter to try to find stuff for, which sadly I have not been finding. But I do not like how Shinku plays. I don't like how she plays. I don't like how you kind of need an A1 of her for her to play better. I don't like any of it. Okay, now let me make this very clear, guys. Like Shinku, like her attacks and everything, her animations, her XYZ yada 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 looks great. Okay, and that's what I'm not saying. This was a huge step up from the 1.1 characters, animations, and everything. She looks great. Okay, this is not really like this is not me hating on her animation or nothing like that. Like her ultimate, if we can find it, whenever you want to just show up Shinku. Okay, yeah, her ultimate very great, but this is when stuff starts to get just a little annoying. Okay, so I'm just gonna be honest. The fact that you have to like stand around with Shinku, bro, and that's what I don't like about her. Like, it's like, bro, it's like, let's say you mid combo, right? Let's say you about to break the enemy's guard. You do the rotation, right? Use a Iori, use her ult, and then you go straight into Shinku, right? You do the ultimate, you do it right, you have the stacks, right? Let's say somehow, some way you build enough attack to where now Shinku has a S per cycle. Well, you know what you're gonna have to do then? You're gonna now have to wait and sit around so she can get at least 4 of the stocks up. Where's it at? Do we show it? Or is it scared? Ooh, guys, okay, so they knew not to show it. Okay, I was gonna show you guys if they end up showing it, but no, they did not. So basically how it ends up going, right, is like, while this mode is cool and all, she can do more damage if you build up her her whatever little dots thingy-majig is at the bottom, right? So with that being said, if you don't have that full filled up, she doesn't do that much damage. Now let me get it straight. She does do damage. I'm not saying that she doesn't do damage. I'm just saying she could do more damage. And why would you not want to have Shinku do her max potential damage? It just doesn't really add up. So that being said, I don't like her how she plays, bro. It's like when I break the enemy's guard, I have to sit there and wait so she can do whatever so she can build up her gauge. I'm not here for that. Thankfully, Zonko does fix that. She doesn't have to stand around idly like a bot. Like, bro, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? I hate that. Do hate that. With that being said, though, everything else about her, I do like her animations. I do like her voice. I do like her combination with Iori. I don't mind. Outside of that, though, kit wise, I don't like her. I like her design though. Okay, so that's how I feel about Shinku. If I had to honestly, bro, that's like bro, I ain't gonna lie, her kit is just so annoying to play, bro. Like, it is so, especially if you're trying to farm stuff, like, you have to sit there and wait, which causes more time. Like, bro, get to the point. Like, put some pep in your flipping step. Genuinely, I'm not really understanding that, but okay. Either way, enough with the Shinku slander. Let's get on to Iori. Now, Iori is, bro, like, you want to know what's so crazy? I mean, this is not even crazy to say, bro, but I prefer Iori. Like, I prefer using Iori way more than Shinku. Call me crazy, like, bro, I quite frankly, I don't care what you guys say. Anyone that uses Iori knows she's just way more easier to use, can fit on so many teams, doesn't have to do this goo goo gaga like laying around like Shinku does. Like, she's just better. Temporary revives the teammates. What does she not do? Like, genuinely, what does she not do? And honestly, I feel like they might have low-key made her too broken. They might have made her too broken, because in the future, I'm really curious to see how they I don't know. I'm really curious to see how they're gonna top something like this. Like, this girl literally heals. If they was trying to do anything, they could have made it to where only Blossom team could revive. Like, bro, she heals, temporary revives. She's too broken, honestly. She's really too broken, and honestly, she's above Shinku. She's above Shinku. Like, meta wise, she is above Shinku. Now, obviously, like, animation wise, right, that goes to Shinku. But Iori is just like, bro, Iori is really good, guys. Really good. So they did kill with that one. I do have to, we do have to give them their props there. Okay. Like I said, more easier to use. You don't need that many dupes like Shinku. You don't need, honestly, that many teams. I mean, you have, you can put her on the Blossom team. If you somehow, some way don't have a Blossom team in the big 2026 August, then I don't know what you do. You clearly doing something wrong. Clearly you doing something wrong. But yeah, her synergy with Shinku obviously is a plus, and with all the rest of the teammates on the Blossom team. So overall, I do think that she is a decent unit, and I would honestly give her 10 out of 10. Have to give this one a 10 out of 10. And I have to give Shinku, bro, Shinku overall, I'm just rating everything package wise, right? She does go down to like a 6 out of 10 for me. 6 out of 10, bro, because I'm telling you, man, I really don't like her kid, bro. Her kid is so bad, and the fact that you gotta stand around and do Google Gaga for who knows how long, fix that. You gotta fix that, dude. Now, the whole 99 Nights game mode, how do I feel about the story? Because it's right here, the story, technically, right? Story on its own, I do think that it could have been a easily 8 out of 5, but it went down to a clean 7. And let me tell you why that is the case, ladies and gentlemen, because they low-key screwed up really bad with 1.2 story. And listen, I'm gonna tell you why. So just look at this real quick and notice how we were supposed to go in chapter 7. We just got done, you know, saving Nonali, got left off on a great leave off. I don't know who was complaining about 1.1. If anything, like 1.1 was a good leave off. Nonali was in a coma. Obviously, was she gonna be okay? Duh, but like at least it left off on a good note. We go and look at flipping NTE 1.2 story. Tell me why we go to 1.1 right here. This is supposed to be 1.2 story, but they skip it and go straight into the 99 Nights. Now, okay, now ideally this is not going to be a huge issue because maybe they can make it its own contained story, right? But I mean, what I'm about to show you guys here in a minute just like completely debunks that and makes me, I can't believe this. Just look at this.
Appraiser, you're just in time.
Just in time for what? I did not know. Not only since when was you able to get out of the coma? I am sorry, not sorry really, but like they ruined it. You ruined the suspense of the story. I don't care what you have to do. Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, y'all gotta like I ain't gonna lie, bro. They can never do this again, ever. Like, like you cannot do this again, guys. Like, you messed up all the suspense that you have built up in the end of 1.1. 1.1 level in the good note. What are we talking about? And then all of a sudden, Nonali's all happy-go-lucky and everything. Like, bro, and you want to know how? Like, this is what they even said on the live.
We'll finally open up to the appraiser about what's really going on. Rest assured, everyone, Avon is still the same Avon. Nonali is sure to come back safe and sound.
Sir, you just ruined the amount of passion, the amount of emotion, the amount of compassion, the amount of emotion. Bro, you literally just left off. I don't know why. Bro, you don't have to tell me that Nolly's gonna be okay. I know she's gonna be okay. There's rarely any gacha game characters that end up dying in these games. Besides Nikke, apparently. Why would they do this? Okay, I don't know why they did this. Like, again, this story could have been an easily 8.5 if they just had made this a separate thing and not mentioned anything about the whole Scarlet Letters. Because obviously, bro, this story 1.2 was supposed to happen after the Scarlet Letter incident. So, like,
in the chaos, the Scarlet Letter is stirred up, is headed for its finale.
That's a real relief to hear. Here's hoping we get to see the appraiser's moment to shine in the final showdown.
The final showdown with the Scarlet Letter is exactly what the dev team is polishing hardest right now. In fact, ever since launch, we've received a great deal of feedback on story presentation, content pacing, and more.
You received the wrong feedback. Because listen, you don't need to tell me that Nolly's gonna be okay. You don't have to tell me that Daffodil is gonna come back, bro. They literally spoiled that, bro. The amount of stuff they spoiled in this, bro. Hold.
I'm supposed to be following boss and master's orders.
So Nonali only calls one person master, and we know who that is. So I honestly, they done already spoiled that Nonali's back. Daffodil is now back. And you want to know what else they spoiled as well, bro? You want to know what else they spoiled, guys? You want to know what else they spoiled?
Thinking about the Scarlet Letter really makes me angry. That group is so bad, so evil. At least everyone turned out okay.
Rewind that and say that again.
The group is so bad, so evil. At least everyone turned out okay.
All right, now that is off my chest, guys, let's go back to what I was saying. Aside of that, everything else was good. I don't know why people were saying that we didn't get enough of Shinku's backstory when, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Like, she doesn't want to use her powers because each time she uses her powers, she ends up hurting people. I don't know what other backstory we need. Like, and since when do we need a backstory for a what? I just realize that. Since when do we need that? Now, if any, I mean, they already explained what they do. Like, we know what they do. We know what they do. We know why Shinku doesn't have her powers, doesn't want to use it, right? Iori, if anything, we could have got more of Iori. They really showed that in her like PV, like, so, but there's even hints of Iori, something deeper with Iori here as well. Like, if you watch the PV, you know what I'm talking about. So, and then obviously we have the end cutscene, which is just like, bro, hold on, wait. Cutscene was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I wonder if 1.3 is gonna have something like this. Cutscene, animated cutscene went crazy. Bro, Shinku was boxing herself, bro. Hold on, wait, bro. She was literally, quite frankly, boxing herself, guys. Like, no troll right now. Yeah, I have no complaints there. No complaints there. And again, I want to rate this like an 8.5, but this is going to a 7. I'm sorry, but the beginning, like, kinda, not sorry, kinda ruined it, guys. It ruined it. They should have just, like, I don't know why they didn't just like start the mission off like, brother, man, like, it's so simple. I don't know why they didn't just start the mission out like, so appraisers here. Also, Mint spoils it as well, saying Donnelly is feeling good. Okay, thank you for spoiling that, Mint. This could have just been like Mint saying, okay, hey, come over, I'm trying to cheer you up, XYZ, and that's it. Don't mention the Scarlet Letters, don't mention Donnelly, don't mention any of that, okay? Because now we know what's gonna happen in 1.3. All right, now with that being said, move on to the next things. All right, 999 mode itself, okay, this is how I feel about it. For a D&D type of vibe they was going for, I think it was good. Music was good, aesthetic was good. They even had the rolling dice thing, which if you play D&D, like the dice, you know what I'm talking about, right? They even had that, which I think was a cool addition. After you beat it the first time and then you do it the second time, it's okay. It do get a little bit repetitive, but at the same time, you can play it 2 times and it's good. So I don't really have I really don't have no complaint on this. Like could it get repetitive? Sure, I guess. But I mean, you have a whole gear system. Like, bro, a whole gear system. You can build the characters how you want to build them. You can build characters where they move slow, but they end up having high attacks, or they move fast. Like, I have honestly no complaint of this mode at all. Like, at all. Yeah, this is the dice I was talking about. So I think they did really good here. And honestly, it gives like future to like what could like potentially be in the future. Cough, cough, a cyberpunk realm game mode. We are waiting on that. That's either gonna be a 1.5 or that's gonna be a 2.0. Like, I'm calling it now. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe each filler patch they do this. Bro, this is gonna be a filler patch. Holy moly. Which, guys, just is a filler patch, by the way. We ain't doing this. We ain't. No. Or is the Draco bike? I did see. I got posted on Twitter because people looked at my thumbnail saying over price slop, knowing dang well I literally said summon for the Draco bike, guys. That being said, though, I think the bike was. I think it's still a good bike. Like, unironically, way better than whatever the heck is gonna be in that mystery box, that water car, whatever vehicle, bro. This is way better because we're in the city. Better mobility in the city. Yeah, I said something for this. Yeah. So this one was good. Only thing I don't like though is how like Iori. I don't like how Shinku's the only one that gets his trail, and I believe it's only in this outfit, guys, because I be having Shinku like on it, but it don't be having the trail. So that's really the only thing if I were to complain about it. But like, I mean, that's what comes with the game. Honestly, that's really just me nitpicking. That's really just me nitpicking, guys. I'm sorry. For as the event game modes, I'm gonna be honest, going down, is that no, is it called, it's gonna call going gone, right? Surely it's called going gone. Yeah, right. I really didn't play this one, guys. I'm gonna be quite frankly with you. I probably did, but I don't remember. One I think I recorded the video, but I didn't upload it. But one I do remember vividly is Shadow and Seek. This game mode was so fun, and it's a permanent game mode because so they knew it was fun. I'm glad this is a permanent game mode because depending on the day, I might want to come home and play hide and flip and seek, boy. Who knows? Bro, like this Loki can be fun for like Discord activities type people, which Loki you can join. Links in the bio, by the way. I know it's called description, but we don't call it. Bro, the fishing frenzy, this needs to be a permanent mode. Permanent, make this permanent, bro, because this made fishing so much easier, so much like not that I hate fishing before, but it's just so much more easier now. Like, genuinely, it's actually kind of addicting to play, almost like type easy. So they need to keep this mode around and bring this one back. Same way how they kept the Shadow and Seek, they need to do the same thing for that. They gotta do the same thing for that. And guys, that is pretty much the gist of 1.2. So if I had to rate everything, right, just going like patch by like just going by the characters, right? Shinku, easily 6 out of 10. Sorry, not sorry. Like, yeah, I really can't be sorry about that. Iori, easily a 10 out of 10. Unit is great synergy, great long-term value, great everything, honestly. The story mode, that's gonna have to go a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 because you guys, like, you had it down, but the beginning ruined it. Did ruin it. Okay, 99 Nights, the mode itself, easily a 9 out of 10. Only reason I'm not giving it a 10 out of 10, honestly, you know what, screw it, give it a 10 out of 10. I had to sit down and really think about it. There's no other game mode, there's no other gacha game at that that's really done nothing like this. This is easily a 10 out of 10. Do more experiment stuff like this and make it a cyberpunk mode, okay? All right, that's probably enough with the guns. Draco Bike 4 is like value wise, easily 8 out of 10. Could be skipped, could not, but I feel like this is easily 8 out of 10. Like very good mobility and everything, right? Again, okay, Shadow and Seek and Fishing Frenzy, those are 10 out of 10 events. Easily 10 out of 10 events mode, and I think they even realize it because hide and seek is now permanent. So the only thing they need to keep now is the Fishing Frenzy, and then we will be eating good. And that's pretty much it, guys. Overall, I would rate this patch a clean, because mind you, this is just a filler patch, easily at like 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, and that's really me being conservative. Like I would really give this an 8.5. Like, but just like I feel like the 8.5 rate is like 1.3. 1.3 is gonna, like, I feel like kill expectations for me. I need to give an update to where I can crack Zonko.